the line on this is good. The line on this is very good. Great shot. That is a shot and a half. That's as good a safety shot you've seen in the match. Absolutely superb. Played with the check side. Knew he couldn't play the shot that Sean was mentioning because of the blue, and he could not play that any better. He's definitely been in the driving seat in this tactical exchange, and that shot has proved it. That was an absolute corker. He'll settle for that. That is absolutely fabulous for Neil Robertson. Yeah, good shot this. Very good shot. That's all he had, and played it beautifully. The ultimate here. Well, he's got the angle on the yellow if he wants to go for bingo. Pot the yellow with topspin off 2 cushions for green to the yellow pocket or right middle. Might be worth the risk here because Chris needs the pink. No, he's not having any of it. Thought that was worth the risk there, just to go for the, you know, the pot and try and win the frame. Your opponent needs up to and including the pink. It's in an awkward spot, but not willing to risk it. Tried to screw the cue ball off the 2 cushions in behind the green there. Just enough of the yellow sticking out for Neil to thin edge it. I just wonder if Chris will be tempted to have a go at this yellow. Cue ball would be heading back towards the green. Well, that yellow has ran loose and is potable. But we've seen the players turn down simpler shots than this. Just over a quarter of an hour since Neil last potted a ball. This isn't the type of shot that you want to break that cycle.
Yeah, when he has got a shot here, he can play just topspin, full ball on the yellow. You're not playing the pot. Well, he thought he could get past the green, and he did. So that's just as good. Could he get round the angles on this one and try and get in behind the black? I mean, the green will stop the yellow from moving over anywhere near a pocket. So he could play round the angles. Oh, that's just made the job worse. Look at that, blue and pink. Good luck with them two. Yeah, good shot. That's the first time really in this safety exchange that Neil Robertson has been in the driving seat. Yeah, and as ever with the snookers, it's not hitting them, it's can you get them safe. And that doesn't look safe, even though it's going to be a lot thinner when Neil gets down.
He missed a red identical to this, didn't he, in a previous frame on the other side of the table. Much thinner than you think, this. Yeah, nicely played. Can't do much there, can he, JP?
No, and the thing is, even if you pot this and then you get the brown, for a left-hander, that blue's entirely the wrong cushion.
5.
So there might be more drama in this frame yet to come. But if you're right in behind it and you can roll it, maybe, but I don't know. There we go. We're going to find out.
He was never going to go for it, was he? No. That's the right shot. Well played.
Neil Robertson 9.
Both players put so much into this frame. We're coming up on 50 minutes for the final frame now of this session. Both players desperate to win it.
And if you can remember early in the frame, 45 ahead. Chris Wakelin missed this red. He played so well up to that point, and since then, Neil Robertson's made the comeback in the frame and might just sneak out of this at 6-3 behind. So that was a very important miss there from Chris Wakelin, although this frame is not over yet.
Well, normally you would say keeping the object ball safe means putting it near a cushion. In a funny way, that's just as good there. Neil can't really attempt to pot on this blue, the blue he needs to win the frame and avoid the pocket. Maybe he might be able to try and cut it to the left corner. No, played the safety, great shot. Very little room for manoeuvre here, Chris Wakelin. Neil Robertson only needs the blue. Chris needs all three.
Yes, the frame just goes past the 50-minute mark. Oh, he's played a very good shot there. good pace. You know, for all money, it's looking like it's going to be Neil's frame, but you've always got to be an optimist at this sport. I always think he's still in with a chance. That's a good shot, side to side. Played very well these last 2 frames as Neil Robertson. Really dug in. And so is his opponent. They've been very impressive today, Chris Wakelin. We mentioned he's been here 3 times before and he's not got past the first round, but he took Judd Trump to 10-9. And he's lost to Dave Gilbert and Bing Tao in the other visit, so he's not lost to bad players. It's just tough school, but he's much improved himself. Up to 20 in the rankings, that tells you all you need to know. And he's still very much in this frame.
Yeah, this is awkward for Neil. He wants to knock the blue up and down. He can't risk chipping it towards the left-hand side cushion. It would be a simple stun shot snooker in behind the pink for Chris. So, looking for distance, I would say. Well, he has chipped it over. Needs the blue away from the pink, otherwise that's a mistake. Oh, he's got away with one there. Goodness me.
Yeah, that was a very dangerous shot to play. If that blue had been just out from the pink, it would have been stun in behind snooker. Well, there was a little bit of luck in it, but it was quite a clever little shot he played. He's flicked the pink into play. So now the 3 balls are in play. So this is very dangerous.
Well, it's extremely thin, and you'd be risking the entire frame on it, but that blue is pottable. You'd think whoever pots this blue is going to win the frame. Is it worth it?
Well, you have to weigh up the options of whether you think it's harder to get safe. Whatever you do, you have to be fully committed. He's coming round to have a look at it. It is very thin indeed. But I don't blame him taking it on. But you would think 9 times out of 10, if you don't pot it, you stick it up. What a pot. What a pot. Absolutely fabulous. But he's going to need another one. Take it from me, these pinks in this middle pocket from here are very tough. Not a lot to hit there, is there? Unbelievable pot.
11.
What a frame of snooker this is. Neil Robertson has tried like an absolute bear in the last 2 frames. He's put everything into it. But this black for a 7-2 lead for Chris Wakelin. Absolutely brilliant. 3, look at the emotion on his face. Quite right too. An absolutely brilliant blue and pink from Chris Wakelin. And he takes an overnight lead against the Aussie. 7 frames to 2. They'll finish tomorrow night.